carafe.
Set up.
Guys, I'm not sure it's dollar beer night. They're a little higher priced than that tonight in Omaha. Not that we've checked, as the Creighton Blue Jays are home to take on the Villanova Wildcats in the Big East opener for both teams. Alongside Bill Raftery, I'm Kevin Kugler. This is a fun matchup. These two teams know each other so well, and their styles are very interesting to watch mesh tonight.
It's all about pace, and we know how to pace ourselves during the holidays. Not too much lemonade, a lot of good basketball. Of course, Villanova control the tempo, and obviously the other end, I don't know if Villanova can score 80 points, so they're going to have to definitely guard extremely well and get back in transition.
Let's check out the starting lineups. They're presented by Jeep. There's only one, and you'll notice there's one missing from the Villanova lineup. Justin Moore, who injured his right knee against Kansas State, didn't play against UCLA, out again for the Villanova Wildcats, and Kyle Neptune's squad's going to have to try to muster up something without one of their very best players.
And he's so creative with that bounce, gets in the lane and makes those threes. What a tough little run he has had. Hopefully he'll be healthy and back.
Blue Jays are ready to get this one going. You see Justin Moore greeting his teammates. He'd love to be out there, hopefully be out there sooner rather than later, but he won't be there tonight. As the guys in the studio said, this place is frothing. They are ready to go, packed in here early to see the jersey retirement of Doug McDermott, former Creighton great.
A lot of good players here, but I think the big matchup is the centers, the five men. How did they play Dixon with that drop defense of Kalkbrenner, or does he come out and play him?
And here we go in Omaha.
And right now, Kevin Kugler, a home game for you of sorts. Villanova goes. Little minute. He's the one guy that blow by people too. Don't leave him alone.
Quick cover on Shireman as he cuts through the lane. The open man is Miller in the corner.
Don't leave him alone. You can say that most of these guys in the gray.
Well, the Jays looked. They couldn't find one more game of eligibility tonight for this guy. Doug McDermott, 2-0 in his career against Villanova, averaged just 31 points per game. The three-time All-American, 135 games in double figures in his Creighton career. Had his jersey retired tonight. It'll hang in the rafters forever. And Doug in town in between games, playing for the Spurs these days. His whole family here to see his number retired.
That hug was the best shot of the night. Father and son, where they came in with a bang, didn't they? Into the Big East Conference. Beloved in this town.
3,150 points scored. When he left, he was the 5th all-time scorer in NCAA history. Burton's hands.
And Alexander just went at him a little bit, got in his vision.
Ashworth will enter to Kalkbrenner. Good seal to get up to the rim.
Good ball movement as well.
Against Alexander.
Defense.
Really good defense.
Real tough. Stood him up.
Jays running. Trout entry.
Look who runs to the rim. This, you look at him run up and down the floor. It doesn't look like he's a speed demon. He gets there though.
He's a long strider, which you might imagine at 7'1".
Bad angle for the entry.
Kings had some good minutes this year for the Blue Jays.
His coverage has been impeccable.
No whistle on that contact. Trout, the open man in the corner with the three.
There's so many guys that can bite you. Good ball movement. Get the puppies organized. Deep.
And Joku, Johnny on the spot to follow it up and break that 10-2 spell. Ashworth got the screen from King and splashes the three.
Well, he was making them today, wasn't he? Working hard on that jumper. A bunch of them, what, 111. They run some great out of bounds. Good switch.
Shireman on the drive and the finish. And Baylor Shireman.
I hope he's having a libation. Loving that kind of maneuver.
Here's Alexander. Lobs to Kalkbrenner.
Tough when you get that kind of switch. You can't cover. Interesting. A little drag two, maybe a little overhelp by Dixon. Smart, savvy, drop step finish.
Went right at King, who came in off the bench after Kalkbrenner sat down.
That's the shot right there.
from the elbow. Alexander is true.
He can get that as often as he wants. Just a ball screen. They got to make a decision. Should we switch? Should we double?
Under 5 to go in this first half. The pace is Villanova's. The lead is Creighton's.
They play through their center so awfully.
And a bold play for a guy with 2 fouls, too.
Oh, goodness. Don't pass up a shot.
And Ashworth will make a pay, and he gets the open look.
Trout with a nice extra pass. They got to do more of that, though. They got to get into their flow. Quick hitters. Nice ball fake there with the dribble. Look at this load up. Say goodnight.
There it is.
Too little, too late.
Xander will push it up the floor.
Look at, oh my goodness.
Shireman with the fake and the drive to the rim.
I mean, that little, everybody thought he was going to shoot it. Great giant steps to the rim. It's got some spice at the tin as well.
Alexander, only 2 points tonight for Trey Alexander. Dixon in his way. He'll shoot over him anyway.
Look who's there.
Offensive board. Takes it right back up and in. Kalkbrenner with 10.
He knows where to go on every play. Heady player.
Takeaway.
Alexander with the steal. You don't need it, but why not for Shireman?
Shireman drives in and is fouled. Could have held for the last shot, but in the scramble, the Jays tried to take advantage.
Got to go through Dixon at some point here, I think. A little run-out ball screen, a pick and pop, see if they switch it. Nice hands, Farabella.
Dixon with 3 seconds. Dixon in the lane. Alexander with the strip. Offensive foul.
Nice.
Farabello stood in through the contact.
And you're right about top. Alexander helped Farabella out. Excellent coverage here. Farabella doesn't give up on the play. Gets his feet in front. Villanova's got to be alert here. Hit Kalkbrenner and then.
And Farabello has it slip off his fingertips. Halftime arrives in Omaha. An anticlimactic ending, but a Creighton lead of 10 at halftime.
It was quiet. It's not their style of play, but just getting the job done. Big fella. Getting these guys to understand the tempo.
Stick around after the break as we'll send it to LA for all of tonight's college hoops action. Our halftime score, 12th ranked Creighton with a 10-point advantage over the Villanova Wildcats.